Everybody, it's your boy HD back with another reaction video, and today I'm going to be reacting to my girl Annalise, aka Lise. I'm going to react to a video she did. Pretty much, I'm finna paraphrase the title, but she made some updates to her resume, and she chronicalized it on YouTube. I have not watched it yet. I put it in my watch later for this very reason. So let me go find it.
I ain't gonna say perfect, but the best role for me. I was getting offers and interviews for jobs that I just wasn't feeling. I feel like I outgrew them, and it wasn't there for me. When I got out the military, trying to kind of.
Let me pause it too, cause shout out to Alicia. I see she's acting up with the new hairdo and stuff. I told her that when she got it, like, new hairdo, who this? I had to interject right there. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep going.
Figure out how to write resumes. What do I need to put on the resumes? I knew what to put on resumes. I've taken numerous courses, everything like that. But the honest truth was I was being lazy, okay? I was being really lazy. And people have sent resumes to me, and I have seen a lot of resumes from people, and I feel like a lot of y'all's problem that are struggling even getting interviews out here is because you're lazy with your resume.
I agree and disagree. I don't know, man. It's twofold. I could say honestly, some people just don't know what to put on it, and I've seen the people who don't know what to put on it. They did a valiant effort. Then I've seen the people who stuff just like they threw it together, and I do believe that comes off as lazy. In the resume review video that me and Mary did, try to populate the picture right here, whatever. You saw that first resume was super lazy with that objective, and nobody probably would even take 10 seconds to look at that just because, like, really. So I agree with her for the most part. I think most people are lazy. Let's keep it rolling.
Know that because I am one of them. That is me. That's his eye. I made a few tweaks to my resume. And as soon as I made these tweaks to my resume, I started getting job opportunities that more so aligned with what I was looking for. And number one is pay, okay? Since I was lazy with my resume and I was lazy, I was getting offers and interviews for jobs that were paying 70 to 80K. Once I tweaked my resume with this stuff, I was getting interviews and opportunities for anywhere between 95 to 120K. Now that's a big jump.
Yep, she's definitely right. I've been talking about this a little bit, and you guys know I have a resume review service that I've been offering to people. It's been really helpful. Check out my community tab. I posted some of the people's results from working with me. But I have to agree, selling yourself and also having the right job title. And I'm not saying just throw a job title on there. Your job duties have to resemble the job title that you change it to. And yes, you could just go find it and lie, but they're gonna sniff that out in the interview. So I definitely agree. So, like, for example, I've been telling people on Twitter, online, hey, help this change your role to sysadmin, because that's what you truly been doing. And I tell sysadmin people, most of y'all doing a lot of security stuff. Y'all could be cloud engineers or endpoint engineers or whatever. Y'all do a lot of different things. That's a lot of stuff that's security related. So that's pretty much what I say on that. You know what I'm saying? But let's keep it rocking.
And I was also, my emails, I was getting phone calls, I was getting replies back from, recruiters, and I was getting responses, whereas before I was really not. It was, let's say previously I would apply for 10 jobs and I would only get a call back for 2. Whereas now I would apply to 10 jobs and I would get a call back with 7. Quick background, that was it. That's it. Now, what's most important? We're going to discuss. Now, when you have a resume, I will put kind of like a sample resume that I have seen online, and a lot of people still kind of use this format. These are how is it at the very beginning of your summary? People call it, the professional summary or whatever summary that they have up at the very top of their resume before they start getting into the meat and potatoes, saying I am a so-and-so looking to so-and-so, driven.
I'm gonna stop all that I am stuff. I actually, when I see that, when I do reviews, I send them this link on why people shouldn't use it. You don't want to be so personalized in your summary. It's kind of need to be more about your skills and show it off with action verbs and not saying like I and me and all that type of jargon.
And motivated team, whatever the professional summary thing is up at the top. I completely got rid of it. Don't need it. Again, this is just recommendations. Professional summary is gone, deleted. I have contact info at the top, my main skills.
I'm going to disagree because I haven't removed mine, but also I don't really apply to jobs no more. They find me on LinkedIn. So my job experience now, well, job search process is a little bit different. But when it comes to people that's transitioning, they do need one because they don't have the skill set to do that. So I think it only matters if you have experience in what you're trying to go do. If you don't, then you need that because that's kind of setting the tone of like what can you do and what you're looking for. When you have like a hybrid objective summary, that's what I normally do for people that's transitioning. For people who's not and they just need a touch up, their summaries are going to pretty much kind of state what they're about, and at a high level. It's not going to be super wordy like some of them are, and you can keep it rolling. But like I said, everybody has their way of what they like on resumes. In her case, Lisa is more so in networking, so they may like that. I know for these security roles, it's been super competitive. I really haven't had a person that struck out yet with having a summary, but let's keep it going.
That I have highlighted up at the right below that for that specific role, and then my most recent job experience. Keep your format simple. I don't have color. My thing looks so bland. It's so basic. It's so simple and so basic. But there's no need for you to have colors and check boxes and images, and people's resumes be something crazy. Next thing I did, when it came to my job experience, I went from most recent to least recent. I decided to completely get rid of my oldest job experience or a job role that I felt didn't really do anything for me. I got rid of it. So
yeah, I'm gonna touch on that. Definitely, if it's a job role that you don't feel like it can help you out, and then you don't have any transferable skills with that, you can just drop it. I recently just did that for a client. I was like, you've been in the game like 10 plus years. You don't even need this job anymore. It's so long ago. It's not even relevant for the job you're searching for. I mean, when you do the application, you could probably put it on there, but for your resume, no, it's just gonna make it long and whatever. Like I know I used to have back in the day when I have experience, I used to have Target on my resume. I've taken off Target and my student job, so them two aren't on there anymore because they don't serve any purpose to my resume. And as I get more experience, certain other jobs won't either. So she's right about that. Let's keep it going.
So anything that was old that I felt like didn't contribute to me, I just let it go. Honestly, I feel as though I have enough job experience that I can do that, and nobody's asking me, have you been working since you were 15 years old? Nobody really cares anymore. I got rid of that. That actually shortened my resume. That is another thing that I did. I had a 3-page resume. 3 pages. That's a lot. That's too much. That's just too much. I shortened it. I'm trying to get it down to 1 page. I'm like, so close, but I pretty much shortened it down to 1.25 pages. It's just...
Yeah, if you got a lot of experience, it's gonna be hard to get a page. I got like It depends, but it's like maybe two. But PDF format, because I got different sections. Like, you know, I got a summary, I got career highlights, I got my skills, then I got stuff I did at my jobs. And I got what, like 4 or 5 jobs on there, and then certs. You know, it's not super long or wordy, but it can get like that if you know whatever. So yeah, I definitely don't. You know, if it ever gets longer than that, it really doesn't need to be. I could just take off some other experience because I got that experience like on LinkedIn or anywhere else if you want to go verify it. So yeah, she's right because recruiters only look at a resume for like 6 to 7 seconds anyway.
Just not working. I can't bring this stuff up. I have to figure it out. Haven't played with formatting enough, but I shortened my resume. If you got 2 pages, try to shorten it to 1. If you got 3, anything more than 3, oh honey, shorten that, shorten that. I know that's different. This is not for like federal jobs, a federal resume, anything like that. This is just a regular resume. I think this change that I made, it made the biggest impact. Okay, it really did, because I was so lazy and I was just trying to just apply for jobs and I just needed a job. I was just putting my bullet statements underneath my job positions were so vague.
Yeah, I think I may know she's gonna go with this. And free game for your job experience, high level job summary with accomplishments you did in the role. Makes it easier for them to kind of see what you did in the role, or things that you led, or things that you were a part of just. I ain't gonna lie, she's right about lazy. You know what I used to do back in the day before I really found out really how to finesse a resume? I used to put the job description for my for the sections of my resume. I ain't gonna cap. Like, that's what I used to do. Yeah, don't do that. Don't be lazy. Keep it short and sweet, and talk about some stuff that you did. You know what I'm saying? This video is becoming super long. I don't want to be super long. I'm gonna skip up some, and then, but I'm gonna have her video in the description anyway. So let's see what else she's talking about.
I pretty much, and this is, I didn't do this really with any of, all right, I don't know if this is right or whatever, but I didn't do this. I didn't improve my bullets on any of my older job descriptions. I kept those pretty vague, and I really only focused on my most recent job experience. That's the first thing you see, and I put a lot of work into that.
I agree. I mean, that's only all the other stuff is fine, so I don't really need to change them. Ain't no reason to go back and change when they're already where they at. So I agree with that. Let me see. She's still on that. I'm going to skip up some more. Let's see.
Because I don't really care too much. I don't, and plus at the same time, I didn't want too many people. I don't want them asking too many questions about what's on my resume, because I tell you what, they will ask you if it is on your resume. They will ask. It is fair game. And there's
That's
a lot
facts.
of old stuff that I have on my resume that I haven't worked on, that I have on here in a long time, and I have been asked, and I've been meaning to take it off my resume because I don't want.
Got to. It happened to me, man. Oversold myself one time. Had every software I probably touched before, but I couldn't remember how they even worked. And they was, oh yeah, what you use this for? You use this for in an interview. They really were just being facetious when they asked me that. They didn't want to hire me no way. But I learned the rule of thumb. I only have on my resume what I can speak to. But you know, I'm gonna let it rock out for like 30 more seconds, and then you know, we're gonna wrap it up.
Want to be asked it, because I am sick and tired of being like, oh shit, I don't remember doing that. Take it off your resume. Take it off your resume. And I got told this tip actually from a few managers in more than one position of mine when it came to education. I did not put, I am currently, you know, enrolled in working on my bachelor's, but I don't have my bachelor's. And so I never used to put it on my resume. And I got told by managers that I should put it on there. So put your degree program that you're working towards, and then your anticipated graduation.
Yes, that was something I was taught years ago. Put in progress, or you know, anticipated spring 2022, fall 2022, 2023, etc. Do that because it lets them know that you're working on leveling up your career, your personal brand, your education. Just let them know that you're working on yourself and that you'll potentially be a degree, but Yeah, so yeah, definitely do that, because I don't always talk about education means much, but it does help. I'll never say not to, but I don't like people going into doing it just because. But yeah, man, that was the video. I'll have it in the description. Shout out to Lisa, man. Awesome channel, man. She's very cool individual. Just check her out overall, man. She definitely keeps you laughing. Bringing that Florida energy to the internet and to YouTube. But what did you guys think about my reaction? Like I said, you can go review some of my views from my testimonials when it comes to people that I've helped with their resumes, like days after they're getting interviewed. So you know what I'm saying? I do have stuff that I can say, hey, I can back it up saying what I do for people, what I suggest works. But hey, like I just posted that this one guy got a 6-figure offer just from recommendations that I told him to tweak on his resume, got him interviewed, he got an offer. Another guy just told me he was in a 4-panel something interview. I think he was trying to transition. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I got the Midas touch right now, and I'm just letting you know, if you better get on board before it's too late. But you know it is, man. I really rock with y'all, man, and appreciate y'all for rocking with Techno Chatter. Oops, it's early in the morning, y'all. I'm recording. It's like 3 something. Thanks for rocking with TechTual Chatter, and I'm gonna be at y'all neck, man. I'm really coming. I got some stuff coming up for 2022. It's your boy, and I'm out.